Hi, this is Romella from Your Inner Light Alchemy, and this week is Monday the 16th of June, and this is the weekly spiritual support for empaths. So this week on Friday in the UK we have the summer solstice, and I'm doing this and it's a beautiful sunny day here in the UK, and it feels like the energies are just building, which is really lovely. I'm using a special deck today, which is the Seasons of the Witch Letha edition. I have just recorded a walkthrough video of this, but I love these decks of cards because the imagery and the content is all based around what's happening with the Letha, with the summer solstice energy. So it's nice to work with something that's really time specific. So I'll just give these a little shuffle and then we'll see what, should give them a little knock again, see what messages for this week to support us. Let's start with this one. We have hanging baskets. It says, lean into the essence of receiving, for there awaits the things that you've been telling yourself are out of reach. So this is really lovely. When I was doing the walkthrough, the unboxing, a lot of it is about being present, because it's so easy when we get to the middle of the year to think, oh, well, I haven't done this, I haven't done that, I'm not where I wanted to be, I'm not where I thought I'd be, I wish I'd done more earlier in the year. But actually the truth is we are exactly where we are, which is perfect for us at this moment, because if it was any other way we would be in a different place. So this card really feels like just recognizing that energy of, yeah, this is where I am and that's okay. What am I going to do to move myself forward? What am I going to do differently to support my personal energy, my goals, the things I want in life, the things I want to experience, the things I don't want? What am I going to do? And by sitting in that energy of now, with gratitude for where you are and appreciating the things that are around you, like the hanging baskets, like the plants, the flowers, the blue skies, the sunshine, the washing on the line, whatever it is that brings you joy, that is really going to support you this week. Now, one thing I will mention is I have, because it's very timely, is I have recorded an energy editing specifically for the summer solstice, and it really taps into this energy of not being where I want to, where I should be, where I thought I'd be, and the whole sort of visibility as well. So it's tapping into the emotions that are really relevant for the summer solstice. So I'll pop a link below if you are interested in it. It's we work in the Akashic records to clear these emotions, beliefs and fears that affect us on that way. So that is, yeah, hanging baskets, leaning into the art of receiving. And it's that being present and where you are, acknowledging that, but actually the gratitude, if you can feel that gratitude in you and allow that to expand, that is going to attract more towards you. Right, let's have another card. Let's pull this one. Rot and decay. It says, it festers when left in the shadows. Bring it to life by giving it away. Again, when we acknowledge, I'll use the analogy of the mid-year thing. When we acknowledge what we haven't achieved, what we are stuck with, what is affecting us, what is our shadow side, when we acknowledge that, then we can clear it and release it. So we could do that, yes, through the energy editing work I do. We can do it through, I use these little card things and write on them and burn them like you would do in a full moon. We've got a full moon coming up on the 25th next week, but you can do it anytime. But when you really see that energy and what do I want to get rid of, what is not supporting me, what do I need to change, and then do some work around getting rid of it, but also doing things differently, moving yourself differently. So this really asks you to look at the discomfort, look at the shadow, acknowledge it, and sometimes that's enough just to let it go. Yeah. Then I've just got them laid out in front of me, well, upside down in front of me. We've got horse, and this one is unsure of how to break out of your cage. Spirit shares strength through acts of liberation. So this feels like it follows on quite nicely from this one around letting go, and it's an energy of, when I think of horses, I think not of them stuck in a field. I think of ones in Devon on the moors there that are free to run. The New Forest as well, where I grew up. It's that energy of the horses just being free to run, to live their beautiful lives with that freedom of going wherever they want and doing whatever they want. That feels the energy of this card. Of just, doing something differently and doing it from a space of freedom. Just allowing yourself a little taste of that. What does that freedom look like for you? How could you bring that little tiny piece of freedom into your life? So it might be the freedom through, prioritising going for a walk for yourself, prioritising decluttering some element just to clear physically some of the energies. It might be around decluttering your own energy. It might be around prioritising journaling or some meditation, or prioritising reading something, doing a course that you've got. But that is your freedom. What is it that is your freedom? What can you step into and allow yourself to receive and experience? That is what is calling you this week. And I think we'll just have one more. You are calling to me. Beautiful. Peonies. It's time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, peonies are just such beautiful flowers, and I bought myself some at the weekend, treated myself, because I just love how they're just like this big, seemingly hard ball, and then they open to the most blousy, frilly little petals. They are just stunning plants. And I think there's a lot within that, around, that hard ball of nothingness, thinking, well, how's that going to? But it just does, because it allows itself to do that. It allows itself to crack open the outer petals, the seal, and allows itself to expand and expand and expand until it goes from this tiny ball here to the size of my hand, because it allows itself. That is what its nature is. So that, I think, is the message. What can you allow yourself to experience as far as joy goes? So they are the cards for this week. Like I say, we have the summer solstice on Friday. I will share my offering, the summer solstice energy edit, and like I say, it's really focused around that mid-year-ness and all the negatives around the emotions that can affect us from that, particularly when other people are talking about how much they've achieved or what they're doing, and etc, etc. I will also share below the link to the unboxing of this deck. I just love these Seasons of the Witch deck. I love the books, are really good. It's got lots of information in there that you can really tap into, but it just had, the season of peonies is right now, and I just love that, the fact it is completely seasonal. So they are our messages for today. We've got a lot of stillness, reflection, freedom, and this energy of nature, of allowing yourself. Really important. So I wish you a beautiful summer solstice. If you want to reach out to get access to the recording for the summer solstice energy edit, please let me know. If you would like to work with me one-to-one through the Akashic records, if you've got something that's affecting you on a deep emotion or core wound, please do, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Thank you for watching.